DMs always open at Ben and Kelly Show, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can shoot us a little message. We'll turn around, send it out to our listeners and see what we can do for you. And apparently we're either with Hannah or against her.
This is kind of short and sweet, maybe a little aggressive. She says, hey, Ben and Kelly, my husband said he wants to put out an empty bowl that says take one so people think they ran out rather than we're too cheap to pay for candy. I think it's a terrible idea. You're either for me or against me, so which is it?
So this could spin off into a how did you know you had cheap parents sort of conversation. But
100%. But you know what? I get it because I did buy candy for Halloween at the grocery store. $200.
Oh, $200 for now.
I mean,
are you getting
the candy is it's expensive.
Are you getting the bougie good chocolate candy?
No,
or are you
I'm getting the big bags of the fun size, but it's like, man, each bag is like $30. It's insane now. I mean, the prices went up like 13.1% in 1 year.
And you're in a neighborhood that gets a lot of trick or treaters.
It's a big neighborhood, yes.
Ah, okay.
So I need to be prepared, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering about what they do there on Hillcrest because it's so popular. And I remember one year we were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna trick or treat at Hillcrest because it's so awesome." But they give out like Tootsie Rolls because they get so many people. They have
spend it all on the decorations.
Right. They have to buy so much candy in bulk that you don't get like the really, really big candy bars. But I don't know. An empty bowl, that I feel like that is a little bit cheap.
That's really cheap because they're going to show up at the beginning of trick-or-treating at 5:30 and find an empty bowl.
Now,
they're going to know.
Now, remembering how it was when I was running these streets, I do recall seeing or being in a group of friends and running up to houses and then, one of my buddies like taking the entire bowl and dumping it in his thing.
Right, yes.
I mean,
and you're trusting the kids are not going to do that when you put it out there on the porch with the little sign, which is, when the kids were little, I would stay behind and literally hand out the candy. But in recent years, we've kind of been all running around scattered that we've been leaving the bowl on the porch. Several bowls, actually.
Jacqueline has a good kind of compromise. Look, can't they just buy one bag of candy and put it in the bowl with the sign? So then when it runs out after the first 10 kids, they're done.
Yes.
At least,
you got to start with some candy.
Yeah, you got to do something.
I feel like,
where are these poor kids going to get their candy otherwise?
Yes. Where are they going to get their candy?
I mean, here's the thing. I would rather you not put anything out and just turn off your light.
Yes, that's the rule. You're supposed to turn the porch light off if you don't have any or if you're not home or whatever.
Then put out an empty bowl that says take one. So, yeah, Hannah, I think I'm with you. Kelly, are you with her or against her?
Of course. I'm not going to be team no candy from the start. Have you met me? That's not me.
Okay. All right. So there you go. We are Team Hannah. Hannah, there you go.
If you don't want to get like tons of candy, that's fine. Just buy what you want. When you run out, you run out, but turn the light off.
All right. So, hey, I would like to hear your stories, though, of how did you know you had cheap parents around Halloween? All right. 502-571. Had Hannah tell us how her husband wants to put out an empty candy bowl that says take one. And
to make it look like they ran out already.
Right,
and he just doesn't want to buy candy at all.
Exactly. So we were all like, hey, how did you know you had cheap parents around Halloween? Alex, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so now this isn't your story, you said, but this is your fiance's, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. In his hometown, on Halloween, the Taco Bell would give out free tacos.
Okay.
So him and his parents and his brother would go to Taco Bell, go in and get a free taco, go back out to the car, eat it, switch their costumes around, and go back in and get another one. And they would do this like 5 or 6 times.
Tacos for Halloween. I love it.
What? They didn't have 5 tacos? Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of tacos in one night.
I mean, hey,
Yeah, no kidding.
you know what? I'm not going to hate on him because that's something. If I would have had a third change of costume, I would have probably
Yeah.
done that too. So
They're working the
Oh,
system.
yeah. Definitely.
I love it.
Definitely.
All right, Alex. Hey, thank you so much for the phone call.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, see ya. Hey, Brittany.
So I have 2 kids now, so I've turned into a cheap parent because I've collected my kids' Halloween candy, parade candy, stocking candy over the years, and I keep it in a bowl. And I handed it out for trick or treat yesterday. So I was handing out like old Santa Clauses and just broken away 3 Musketeers. But they never hold it. You just stick your hand in the bag. Here you go.
There you go. I love it. I love it. Brittany, that's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, see ya.
Oh my gosh. We got another text from another Brittany. I knew my parents were cheap when my mom dressed me up as a gypsy, basically 3 years in a row for Halloween, scarf wrapped around my head, her gold hoop earrings, and a skirt I usually would wear to school, and a beach towel for a shawl.
You know what? Are we saying cheap parents or are we saying thrifty parents? Right, exactly.
I think that's thrifty.
I mean, I think that so piggybacking off of what Brittany said, I had a friend who would, as an adult, would take his kids' candy that they would get like from school or whatever for Halloween and turn around and give it away to people, to the trick or treaters that were coming. So if the kid got any sort of candy early, that was going in the bowl to go.
That's going in the hopper.
Yep, that's going in the hopper.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh my gosh.
All right, if you want, you can you can always shoot us a text at Ben and Kelly Show or 502-571-9970.